Natural Dalhousie squash shorts, $35. Ski Vermont sweatshirt, circa 1984, $50. Red Dickie, sewn into sweatshirt, $6. The confidence to wear that outfit every day, priceless. There's some things in life money can't buy. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Official credit card of criminal professor Steve Coughlin.
Thank you. Welcome back to Celebrity Jeopardy! Given what happened in the previous round, I assume all of you are just joining us or have lost the batteries to your remote. Let's take a look at the scores. With negative $12,000, a new Jeopardy low, Dalhousie Torts professor Jennifer Bankier. For the last time, please stop doing that. Faring slightly better, with negative $10,000, Dalhousie Public Law professor Sheila Wildman.
Yes, I think you have a good point there, Alex, but I think that when we're looking at the categories, we have to ask, are these meant to be expressio unius? Or what is the legislative intent of the producers?
Fascinating. With a commanding lead and a deficit of only $2,300, property professor Philip Gerard.
Is my microphone working? Can you hear me in the back? Is my microphone working?
Unfortunately, yes, it is. Better luck to all of you in the next round. Let's take a look at the categories. Potent potables, judges named Bora, name a date, drunk emails. I remind you that in that category, I simply read you an excerpt from a drunk email and you tell me who wrote it. I also remind you that the answer to every question in that category is Matt Cameron Jr. Torts that rhyme with flattery, and finally, repeat after me. Professor Gerard, as the leader, you have the board.
Alex, we'll take Nemo Dat for 400.
I'll assume you mean name a date. I'll say it again. The board is not Latin. The clue is name today's date. Professor Bankier, please use your buzzer.
Okay, let me answer your question with a brief hypo here. Imagine that you are stuck on an international space station with 4 neutered jaguars who are infected with herpes, covered in potato salad, and engaging in group sex.
Stop talking. That was disturbing. Professor Wildman, do you have an answer?
Yes, I do. But I think that when we're looking at name a date, I think we need to ask ourselves, are we being asked to identify a date or to actually name a new date altogether?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
And you're going to poke someone's eye out.
I'm sorry.
Professor Gerard, that leaves you, and if you just remain silent, I will give you credit for the correct answer. Perfect. Thank you for that. Why don't you pick a category?
Oh, let's see. We'll take judges named Bora for 600.
This is the only Canadian Supreme Court justice ever named Bora. Professor Gerard, you know this. You just wrote a 600-page biography on this person. Just say his name.
His name, his mind, his judgments, his dissents, his hair.
Where did you get that? You know what? I don't want to know, okay? Just let's go to Final Jeopardy, okay? Now, technically, because of your negative scores, none of you should be allowed to play Final Jeopardy. However, the Studies Committee is commanding us to curb your scores. And it seems you all have Bs. Our Final Jeopardy category is famous people in history. Okay, you know what? Never mind that. Just name a person, okay, guys? Just write down the name of a person. Any person. Yourself? Somebody other than yourself. Real or imaginary. There's no reason why any of you should be writing this much. You'd have to be idiots to screw this up. Now, let's see how you managed to screw this up. Professor Bankier. You wrote by drawing a flowchart. Unbelievable. And your wager, refer to comment 5 of supplement volume 3. Good work. Professor Wildman, who is still writing, you wrote a class handout on judicial impartiality. How did you even do that? And your wager, the other half of the handout. Fine. Simply stunning. That's wonderful. Finally, let's get this over with. Professor Philip Gerard, were you able to come up with the name of a person? You wrote Bora. Well, your obsession is unhealthy, but it is correct. Let's see what you wagered. Plus Phil forever. Wow. Well, with the least number of incorrect answers, Phil Gerard, you are our Jeopardy champion. Cue my victory music.
All right, thanks everyone. We're about to have the last skit coming up, but before we do, I just want to let everyone know we found a copy of Public Law Volume 1. If anybody's lost it, you can claim it from us. And with that said, I'd like to introduce the last student skit of the night, Section A. Let's give them a big hand.